Hi. So, why does this keep happening? It's because business users need working software, running screens, but there's a long dev cycle before that happens. We need to deliver the Agile vision, working software, now for early collaboration with rapid iteration. That's now possible with API Logic Server to create a logic-enabled project, deploy for collaboration, and iterate. Let's see a complete project cycle in 6 minutes. Given a database, API Logic Server creates a customizable project from the database. It's ready to run. Let's open it in our IDE. We establish our Python environment. We now have working software ready to run. It includes a self-service API ready for UI developers and an admin app ready for business user collaboration. We have eliminated the first project segment from our traditional project timeline and can start collaborating on day one. So let's run it. Press F5. Launch the browser, and here's our admin app. Multi-page, multi-table, even automatic joins. Business users can confirm the data model and uncover logic requirements. The admin app is based on an automatically created JSON API. The API supports related data access, pagination, optimistic locking, filtering, and sorting. Importantly, APIs are self-serve. UI developers can use Swagger to obtain the data they want and copy the URI into their JavaScript code. No server coding is required. UI development is unblocked from server development, ready to go day one. Now we deploy so business users can collaborate using working software. API Logic Server created the deployment scripts to containerize our project and deploy it to Azure. In minutes, we can begin collaborating with business users via the admin app. They might uncover a requirement for check credit, which we design like this. Now let's implement it. Instead of 200 lines of code, it's 5 spreadsheet-like rules that exactly reflect our design. We declare rules using Python as a DSL. Logic is automatically reused across all relevant use cases and optimized to minimize SQL. For this iteration, let's also add authentication. Let's test it with the admin app to add an order and some items. We see the multi-table logic, compute the balance, and check the credit limit. Further collaboration uncovers a new requirement: volume discounts for carbon-neutral products. Let's implement that now. We add a column. We rebuild the project. Our logic is preserved. We update the admin app. We update the logic with a pinch of Python as a 4GL. Logic is automatically ordered, eliminating a major cause of friction in iteration. Finally, we verify it works by adding a new item to our order. Use your IDE to debug logic. Along with the logic log. And there you have it. In 6 minutes, you've used API Logic Server to deliver a project, with just 5 rules and 4 lines of Python. The process was simple. Use the API Logic Server create command to create an executable project, a self-serve API to unblock developers on day 1, an admin app for business user collaboration, again, day 1, enabled collaboration with automated deployment services, and iterated the project in your IDE to implement new requirements, with rules 40 times more concise than code, and Python for complete flexibility. It uses standard tooling, Python, your IDE, and container-based deployment. Thanks for watching.